Hey, what's up, Rebels? I'm here at Fort Miles, Delaware. We're about to explore a few things. So if you guys want to hang out with us, you're more than welcome. But right now I'm driving, so I'm gonna get back to the road. Oh, be quiet, seatbelt reminder. I am supposed to have my seatbelt on, but I got a lot going on at the moment.
Yeah, you're supposed to have your seatbelt.
Hold my camera.
That Ash.
Please.
That Ash.
Nice. Okay. We have a biker. He looked pretty evil looking. He looked like he was angry at his bike ride.
I'd be kind of angry.
I love to ride bikes. Hold on, I gotta shift in first.
I'd be kind of angry too, though. It's just chilly. It's wet.
Well, you stopping here on the middle of the road. I'm gonna go around you.
Yeah.
Well, they're from PA. They're just looking.
Yeah, they're. We shouldn't say that. That's a rural video.
Oh, your passenger does not have their seatbelt on.
Oh, well, my passenger needs to put their seatbelt on.
Okay.
She likes to drive these things. Well, everyone, this here is the historical Fort Miles in Delaware.
Please put that on. That's driving me nuts.
Right.
There is lots of.
It is drizzling, unfortunately. Actually, it was coming down pretty heavy on the way down here.
Here's one of the bunkers on the left.
On the left.
Yeah, where the trucks are.
Okay. We will be approaching this in a minute.
I think.
I don't think that's. Are you sure?
Do I make a left or
Keep going.
Yeah, I can't remember.
That's their
It's
training
been a while
center. There
since
is
I've
a
been back
bunker
here.
somewhere. We could have.
What's the training center for?
They. I can't.
I'm gonna back up, viewers. Give me a second. I don't know if you guys can see this sign or not, but
Me.
I don't have.
can you unplug that for me, please? Sorry, we got a car going by. I didn't look too happy that I stopped, but oh well. Apparently that's one of the bunkers back here. I need to put my jacket on. It's cold.
I need you to get that Hallwoods video.
Alright guys, I'm sorry if anything's glitchy or anything like that. But unfortunately we really don't have no good internet service where I'm at.
There is a bunker here. Though, somewhere. I think it's.
My camera died.
Are you serious?
Yeah, whenever I'm recording.
Just record on your phone?
I don't feel like it. I don't like recording.
I was gonna say you can.
Oh, there it is down there.
Crap.
I don't really like
I don't have no car behind me.
Get another view.
I just feel like I don't get this.
See, the other museum is in one of these things.
You guys, there's a building like straight back down there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I can't really, I'm not too sure how to zoom in on this GoPro. I'm actually new to using it. But I'll figure it out. But that's a bunker. That's an entrance to the bunker. I'm gonna see if I can get a closer view on it on the way back out.
I think there's
Guys.
another one right here.
Oh, I'm so mad it's
But they-
raining.
They turned one of the museums and up there, that one of the underground bunkers into.
You guys, it really sucks it's raining, but we're rebels. We're still gonna do this. Oh yeah, I don't even care there. I know there's a gate here, but I'm pulling up to it.
1941 Battery Smith.
Hey, may you hold this real quick? Honey?
Sure.
So yeah, I got some. Thank you.
Alright. Rebels, I'm gonna try to get closer. There's a damn gate here that's blocking it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that's one of the bunkers. And that there, that's an old Ford. Looks like a fuel truck of some sort. I honestly wish I could hop this gate. I would so hop this gate. Look at that. That light. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks like a cross up there that it's hanging on. That's really strange looking. But yeah, that says 1941 Battery Smith. I don't know if you guys can see it, but then there's also, I don't know if you guys can see that. Sitting over there. Alright, we're just, right now, we're gonna drive around.
There's a car coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They should have their headlights on. Yeah, right now we're just gonna drive around to see what else we can find. I've never really done a video here. David, am I clear? You're away. Yeah, but that bunker, that was pretty neat. I thought so. I thought the bunker was pretty cool. Which way should we? No,
Keep going.
Oh yeah, I can't go that way. They got that closed off. It really sucks it's raining.
Yeah.
Wish it wasn't raining out. When it gets warm here, I'm definitely gonna come back here, guys. Shoot a nice video for you guys.
That would be nice. Right up here on the left.
I'd actually like to bring my bike here. That'd be nice.
Yep. Up here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if we brought everybody up here.
What was
last
that
time.
here?
This is No, this is Herring Point.
Herring Point.
Now, out on the beach is the only, which you might be able to get a good shot of it down there, is the only tower that's still up on the beach. And I think there was a total of 21 at one point.
Oh really?
Yeah. It tells you in one of the museums.
Well, yeah, next time we come back, make sure the museum's open. There's another car over here, but I don't really give a shit. You know, we're rebels, we're going in. Yeah, fuck that. We're rebels, we're going in. Not supposed to be over that gate, but like I said, we're going in. So I want to see what's in here. I got it closed off. This high ass grass. Shit. Sorry guys, I gotta kind of hike over here. My shoes are wet, but I don't care. What's that? Some sort of drainage. Some more doors that are locked, unfortunately. This is pretty neat. Sorry about the wind, guys. It's raining, windy. Actually, straight over there, that's the bay. Woo! It's windy by that water. Hold tight, viewers. Sorry, I got a zip in my jacket. I'm walking around with my jacket unzipping like a fool. Sorry, that's a little better. It's kind of cold where I'm at. There's the rest of my crew walking. I don't know if you can see them. Walking right there. Fuck. There's more of it. Oh, this is pretty neat. You can actually, if I was to hang out anywhere, it'd be up underneath here. That way I don't get wet. That's actually a way to enter the beach. I'll show you guys the water. This is actually a really cool place to come when it's warm out. In the summertime, great spot. Oh, check the boat out. Freezing rain hitting me, guys. Don't know if you guys can see that red ship out there. It's right out there. Guys, I'll be right back with you. I gotta get a picture of this building I just shown you guys. I gotta get a picture for my Instagram, but I'll be right back with y'all. Peace. You guys can pause this if you want to actually read it all. Sorry, it's windy and cold. Right by the water. I'm going back to the car. Screw that. It is like raining its ass off right now. Yeah, it's like really coming down right now. And we're right by the water. So it's like all that wind blowing out right off the bay or whatnot. It's cold. Oh, this is the little other entrance I was telling y'all about right over here. That's the entrance to the beach. You can walk out that way. You'll be right at the water. Again, this place is cool. You know what I mean? Just check it out when it's nice out. I come here. Actually, to Ocean City, I come here a lot. Rehoboth Beach. I love it. It's a beautiful place. In Maryland, Delaware, PA, Virginia, a lot of historical. You know, a lot of historical things went down there in those states, you know what I mean? I find it interesting. But I'm getting ready to sign off right now until we get to another spot. Until then, Rebels, peace. Alright, what's up again, everyone? This Higher Dimension signing back in with you. We are going to go check all these little huts, forts, I guess, whatever you want to call them. I'll show you guys. And there's a trail, nice good sandy trail. Anyways, I'm going to start off right here. Again, it's still raining. The rest of my crew members are walking up there. I don't know if you can see them or not. There is a restroom up there. I don't know if it's open. Go where it's dry. It's nice and dry in here. I'm gonna get my flashlight out so you guys can see a little bit better. Hold tight. So that's why it's always great to take a book bag with you. Any explorer or ghost hunter already knows firsthand. Take a book bag with flashlights and all that good stuff. Alright. I also have this K2 meter. Just to let you guys see. I actually have walked through here before. It's actually like my third time being here. As you see, that's going off. Nothing is close by it. It's even blinking up into the red. A lot of soldiers have passed here. Are there any soldiers here with us that would like to communicate? If so, can you make my K2 meter go off? Can you make it go into the red? I'm going to put this down here on the floor. Again, if there's any spirits here that want to communicate, or any soldiers that were here, that were fighting here, if you're here with me, can you make my K2 meter go off? Can you do that for me, please? Can you make my K2 meter go off? You can hear that. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that rain is coming down. Are there any spirits here that would like to communicate? If so, can you make my K2 meter go off? Yeah, these are like bunkers that the soldiers slept in. I'm not getting any more action in here. Let's go off into another building, guys. That's where we parked at. Eventually, I don't know if you guys can see it, but all the way like right in there, there's a tower. We're gonna go in that tower in a little bit, but for now, we're gonna look at all these bunkers. There's a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a good 6 to 7 bunkers here, actually. We're gonna check them all out. Again, I'm not going to stand here and read all this because it's raining, but you guys are more than welcome to pause it, read it. This is how it looked back in the day. Whoever's new to my channel, I call you guys rebels because you guys are my rebels and I'm a rebel. I'm always doing something crazy, always into something. I love to explore, I love ghost hunting, I love all that stuff. I'm getting here because it's nasty out. But yeah, I love it. This bunker is actually, yeah, this is it. This bunker actually kind of creeps me out a bit. I've been in here, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'll walk down here. There's a door down here. And mind you, it's not windy, but it is mild wind out here. We're gonna see if this door is attached to anything. There's a lot of water in here, actually. Alright, yeah, see, last time when I came, guys, this was not like this. The door is just loose. It didn't have no zip tie on it. You feel me? So the door was just, and mind you, it was not windy this day I was here. This door just like closed on its own. Then it opened and closed again on its own. Like it was really creepy. I ordered a new light for this camera, so hopefully it does justice. Hopefully it's a bit better. I actually have a Hell's Woods video coming to YouTube soon, and I mean I had an alright flashlight with me, but I didn't have my best flashlight with me. So, I mean, the video's okay. I like it, the activity there. I'm not going to spoil it. I'll let you guys see it, but We've been having some issues with our video editor. We've had issues with that, and yeah, so it's taken a little while to, edit it, fix it up, put it on YouTube, and that stuff takes time. I didn't realize until I actually started doing this stuff myself, but yeah, it does. It takes time. It takes hard work and dedication. But again, we're rebels and we're doing it. But we're gonna go to some more cottages. So hang out with me. Again, there's other explorers here. No.
Do you know where the tour starts?
I believe it's down this way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's pretty neat. That's how it looked back in the day. I hope I don't look like no tour guide. Those people thought I was a damn tour guide. Ain't that some shit? They actually hung these ropes up right here. See that rope right there? That actually goes to that piece of wood, and you can pull on it and it'll open the flab. Let some air in. You guys feel free to leave a comment if you see or hear anything that I don't pick up on here. Again, there's the same demonstration, but it's two little windows. There's one. There's the second one. That's a pretty neat view as you come out your bunker, ready for action. You guys are into guns as I am. About to take you guys to these cannons. These are pretty neat. I like these. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. This rain is really nasty. See down in there? This is awesome. Check that out. That is awesome. There's 3 of them here. There's a third one. That's where we just came from, back in that area. Yeah, it's cold. Whew. Hold on, I gotta wipe my lenses. It's like raining, pouring down. Sorry about that, guys. This is neat. These bunkers are cool. It actually looks like they're trying to restore them. I don't know if you guys can see or not. I'm gonna turn my other flashlight. Oh, that does no justice. But all this is fresh. Like, it smells like fresh wood. Yeah, this is fresh. I don't know exactly what they're gonna be doing with this. Guess I'll do some more research and find out. This is pretty neat though. It's the other side. Oh, this is the only one that's open. Oh no, this one's open too. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's more cannons. There's actually 2 of them across from the bunker we're in. I think water's dripping on me, I'm not sure. I don't think so, I don't know. I feel like something just tapped my shoulder. I'm gonna start recording. My camera stopped. I don't know why it stopped. That was weird, but I'm gonna start recording when I get back into another bunker. As you can see, it's nasty out here. It's pouring down. I don't want my camera getting all wet. But I'll pick back up with you guys in a couple of minutes. Peace. Alright guys, I'm back with you. I gotta show you guys something neat. Check this out. This is really cool. I'll show you guys this real quick. Ah, I just stepped in a huge ass puddle. Check this out. This is neat. These tires are almost the size of me. That's crazy. Ah, that's badass. Imagine this rolling at you. Alright, show you guys some other cool stuff. This is like a mini museum, I would say. About to take you guys in. Gotta watch out for this puddle. Hey, how are you? This is the way it looked back in the day. Ah, that's neat. that. That's old.
Alrighty, so welcome everybody to the Fort Miles Museum and Historic Area. My name is Tyler. I work here as your historical interpreter. And today I'm going to be taking you on a little tour of Battery 519. We're going to learn kind of who, what, when, where, why of Fort Miles, the threats that the Battery 519 was facing, the operation of the bunker, all that good stuff. Before we get into that, though, there are a couple pieces of housekeeping I want to take care of with you. Number one is cell phones. I don't mind if you're on your cell phone. I don't mind if you're taking pictures with your cell phones. But if you're expecting a call afterwards, or you need to use your maps to get back home, go ahead and put it on airplane mode. Once we get in the bunker, we're basically underground. Your phone will be searching for a signal and won't find anything. It drains the battery really fast. I always put my phone on airplane mode. I just recommend everybody else do the same thing. So I'll give you all a second to do that. Mostly taken care of. The second thing I want to go over with you folks is bathrooms. I'd like to remind everybody that this is about an hour and a half long tour. We don't have any bathrooms inside the bunker. What we have are latrines. They're 70 years old. They have 70-year-old plumbing. You don't really want to use the latrines. If you do need to use the facilities, you can go out to the right and behind us. We used to give you the real World War II experience with just like an open pit toilet out there. But we've upgraded. We have a nice new heated bathroom, so you don't have to worry about that. Everybody feel comfortable with that? All right, excellent. Now we're going to get into the good stuff. Just some time for World War II era battleships that the Germans made.
Sorry guys, I had to pause real quick.
The biggest, baddest thing on the water, right? They could blow out any of our ships out of the water. They could destroy our ports before we were even able to see these big ships. We were really worried about them coming over and doing damage to the East Coast. So that's why Fort Miles was constructed. But if you're not from here, you kind of have to look on a map to find Lewes, to find Fort Miles, right? So why do you think the fort was built exactly where it was? Anybody have a guess on that?
Furthest point out.
Pardon me?
Furthest point out.
It's not the furthest point out, but you're basically on the right track. So if we look at a map up here, we're right down here, right? We're on the south end of the Delaware Bay. If you follow the bay upriver, we find a lot of industrial and population centers, right? You've got Philadelphia, Camden, Wilmington, a whole bunch of important places. And back during the 30s and 40s, these places were really important for the wider war effort, right? Has anybody seen, like, Saving Private Ryan, when the ships go up on the beach and they drop their oars down, all the guys come off? Those are called landing ship tanks. We had landing ship tanks being built upriver at Grayville or Dervaux shipyards, depending on how you want to pronounce it. We had the Philadelphia naval shipyards upriver that were making battleships for our side. We had munitions, bullets, explosives, chemicals all being produced upriver in those population areas, food coming together, men coming together. Is everybody familiar with the DuPont company? They're a pretty big name around here. So at this time, they were creating a really important material for the war effort, a material that no one else in the world was making. Do we know what that is? What do you need to jump out of an airplane? Right. At this time, the parachutes were made out of nylon. And in the 30s and 40s, the DuPont company actually had a patent on nylon. So they were the only people anywhere making it. So for all of these reasons, we felt that we had to have a defensive fortification here at the mouth of the Delaware to protect the convoys of ships that were coming down here and protect all of these industrial and population centers upriver. That's why Fort Miles was built where it was built. It's important to realize that Fort Miles is a lot bigger than just the buildings we see right out here. This was just basically the living area for the people who were working Battery 519. Fort Miles as a whole is really its own little city, right? It encompassed basically everything that's now Cape Henlopen State Park. It also had 11 observation towers going down the Delaware coast, and we had 4 observation towers on the New Jersey side at Cape May. So this was a big installation, which brings us to one of the who's of Fort Miles. Who was down here? At its peak, Fort Miles was run by about 2,500 people. The majority of those guys were men from the 261st Coastal Artillery. These guys got their start as part of the Delaware National Guard, actually, so they're a lot of local guys. They were mostly from Kent and Sussex County. They were pretty familiar with the area. In 1941, they were inducted into the Federal Army, right? They were brought into the Army as a whole. They became the 261st Coastal Artillery, and they were sent down to garrison what would become Fort Miles. Funnily enough, 1941 is actually the year that the Bismarck sank, and the Tirpitz never really got past Norway. So obviously these big surface ships that we were worried about, they never really materialized. You can think of Fort Miles as kind of an insurance policy for a threat that never showed up. Does that make sense? However, there was a threat in the Atlantic. It wasn't surface fleets. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? U-boats, right? Submarines. German submarines were very active in the Atlantic. They were engaged in what's called a tonnage war. They were basically trying to sink all of our ships heading overseas. Not to kill people, but just to get rid of all the war material, right? So in order to deal with the submarines, what we did here is the Army mined the Delaware River. We put 455 mines in the Delaware River, and we thought that that was probably enough to keep the subs out. So I like to welcome people to Cape Henlopen State Park, the most heavily armed state park you will probably ever visit, because between all the artillery pieces and the mines we had in the bay, we were really ready to go, right? Luckily, that never happened. We never had to fire our guns in anger. But we've talked about the 261st. That brings us to kind of the second coup of Fort Miles. Obviously, this is named after somebody Miles, right? Anybody know who he is? That I'm not surprised about. I didn't know this guy before I started working here either. So this place is named after General Nelson Appleton Miles. He got his start in the Civil War. He fought in the Battle of Chancellorsville, where he took 2 bullets to the hip. This earned him a Medal of Honor and stay in the hospital for the rest of the war, which I think is pretty fair, right? So once he got better, he made his way out west, and he started making a name for himself fighting in what's now known as the Indian Wars. He was fighting under a guy named General Terry, which is probably another unfamiliar name, but here's one you will recognize. Custer. Everybody knows Custer, right? He had his infamous last stand, got a whole bunch of people killed. It was not a good scene. General Terry was forced to resign, and the man who took his place was Nelson Miles. He rises up through the ranks. He actually becomes the highest ranked member in the United States Army at the time. He eventually retires in 1903, and he dies in 1925. As the story goes, he's saluting the flag while the anthem is playing at a state fair. That gives you kind of a view of what kind of guy this was, right? But in this story about Nelson Miles, did you hear anything about Delaware? Did he fight in Delaware? Did he die in Delaware? No, right? So why is this fort in Delaware named after some random Civil War soldier? Well, when they were going through and deciding the names, there was another General Miles on the naming commission, and this was Nelson Miles' son. You can kind of see where this is going, right? He's going down the list saying, oh, what names are available? Hey, dear old dad, he doesn't have anything named after him, right? This is a good idea. This is a good time to honor the old man. And so he proposed that they name it Fort Miles. This was actually kind of controversial. Like I said, the 261st, they were mostly local Delaware guys, so they wanted this to be named after a Delaware hero, right? But with another Nelson, or with another Miles on the naming board, the rest is, history, as they say. So that's kind of taken us through the who, what, when, where, why of Fort Miles. Does anybody have any questions over what we've discussed so far? Excellent. So we're going to go into the next part of the tour. This is a lantern tour. We're going to be going into the bunker without the overhead lights on. It's going to kind of give you an idea of what things were like during the blackout when we were dealing with this Atlantic threat. So I'm going to invite you folks to come up, grab a lantern over here. There's not enough for everybody, so maybe just 1 or 2 per group, and then you'll follow me out and we'll head into the bunker.
Back into the rain, guys.
We're going to be passing some of the artillery pieces in our artillery. There are a couple things I want you to know about the artillery pieces. Number one, none of the guns we're going to see tonight were actually here during the 40s. When the Army withdrew in the 1950s, they melted down all their guns and they sold them for scrap. They were trying to kind of recoup some of the cost of World War II. So all of the guns we have here, we got basically from naval boneyards. They are all period appropriate and they are all caliber appropriate. They are not the actual guns that were on the site. Make sense to everybody? The other thing I want to say is that back when this fort was in operation, the guns would not have been arranged in this manner. They wouldn't have just been out in the open here, right? We put them in the artillery park so people can kind of look around and get an idea of the different kind of artillery pieces we have. But when this fort was in operation, they would have been spread out all along the coast here from the point down until Herring Point. So there's a really wide segment of the park that had these pieces in it.
Real quick until we get inside the museum. Till then.
So the way that these U-boats like to work is that they would stay underwater during the daytime, they would kind of stay hidden, and at night they would surface and then they would start hunting ships. They would fire their torpedoes from the surface. And at night, if your coastline is all lit up, it's really easy to spot those ships moving across, right? You can see my hand moving across this light, right? It's basically the same principle. So in Europe, they initiated this blackout, right? They said that all lights had to be off. You couldn't go out with your automobile. You had to have special filters over your headlights so that the enemy wouldn't be able to see where a bomb or any ships were attacked. Over here in the United States, we didn't really take it as seriously for a while, right? Is anybody familiar with like the Rehoboth Bethany area? The economy of the Rehoboth Bethany area? So what's it all based on? Tourism. And that was the same deal back in the 40s, right? This was a tourist-heavy area. And if you turn off all your lights, your tourists have that good of a time in here? No, right? They are relying on the electricity, the clubs being open, restaurants being open, music halls being open. You turn off all those lights, you lose all your tourist dollars. So the United States was not that interested in turning off all its lights. This didn't really change until the sinking of USS Jacob Jones. USS Jacob Jones was what we call a sub hunter, right? It's like his purpose was to go out, find subs, and sink them. It was a cold February night back in 1941, much like 1942, much like tonight, right? When Jacob Jones got a message that a oil tanker had been hit by a U-boat in the Atlantic. So the Jacob Jones left Port of New York and started steaming down the coast searching for this U-boat.
Some pretty interesting stuff.
Destroyer on fire and water, look for survivors, couldn't find any, continued to hunt this U-boat. The problem was, the coast was all lit up, right? So the U-boat commander can see the Jacob Jones moving around, can see every motion it makes, where it's headed, how fast it's moving. It makes itself a really easy target. So the Jacob Jones is hunting the submarine, he doesn't realize it's being hunted as well. The captain is watching the Jacob Jones moving, he can see it moving past all these lights, he lines up the shot, and he fires 2 torpedoes. The first torpedo hits the Jacob Jones just ahead of the center line.
Cool.
It blows off the whole front of the ship. The whole front of the ship is gone. It just stops dead in the water. The second torpedo hits just a minute later, it hits right behind the center line, blows off the back part of the ship. So now you've got about a third of the ship left, and it's sinking pretty quickly. one thing about a Jacob Jones is it's carrying depth charges. This is how it comes to those U-boats. It finds a U-boat, it prepares the depth charges in a special bomb, and tosses it over.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
Gets to a certain depth, it's ready to explode, right? That's how you fight with submarines. So now the Jacob Jones is sinking, and you've got all the crew of your life rafts, and all of those depth charges are on. They're sinking down the bottom of the ocean. What do you think is going to happen? Right? They hit the depth, they go off, they send up lethal shockwaves through the water. A lot of survivors managed to get off the Jacob Jones and into the lifeboats. And then as soon as the depth charges went off, it was all or nothing. Out of the crew of over 100 men, you had 11 survivors. It was a real terrible disaster. Jacob Jones, it sank, it was in the news, and that finally inspired us to really kind of get our acts together, shut down lights in the coast, and get serious about blackout. It's unfortunate that it took a disaster like that to get the idea across, but finally people in the road with Bethany Lewes decided to turn their lights off. Does anybody have any questions about the story of the Jacob Jones? Yes. Where did it sink? The Jacob Jones, it sank north of us, more kind of by Cape May. Actually, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is U-858, which is the submarine that was forced to surrender here. And the U-858 actually surrendered 3 different times, and it's rumored that the first time they surrendered was over the wreck of the Jacob Jones. It's a little bit unsubstantiated, though. Any other questions about the Jacob Jones? All right. So before we talk about U-858, I want to move down here. These are examples of the kinds of lines that were in the Delaware Bay, trying to protect the Delaware from the U-boats, like the ones that sank the Jacob Jones. We went through a couple iterations of lines, trying to figure out which were good, which were bad, which worked, which didn't. This first one here is called an M3 buoyant line. Basically, you had a weight that was sunk to the bottom of the ocean with a long chain attached to it, and at the top of the chain, you had a line like this. And this was sitting just below the surface of the water. All these little switches here, these are electric sensors. So if a boat bumped into one of those sensors, it could send a signal to what's called a line HQ, basically HQ for all lines. And a little light would light up saying where in the river this ship had touched a mine. From the mine HQ, it would be working there to call to one of the observation towers and say, hey, what's going on? We're not supposed to have a ship in Delaware. Is it friendly? Is it unfriendly? And then based on what the
He's ready to blow shit up.
So the M3 is we realized that we had to do something different, come up with a better version of this line. And so that's where you get this big guy. This is the M4 ground line. Instead of being attached to a big chain, this guy just sat right at the bottom of itself. And its sensor went all the way up and sat just right under the surface. So you didn't have the bomb under the surface, you just had the sensor. And in this way, the ship can still hit the sensor, you can still tell where the ship is, the river 455. But by sitting these at the bottom of the ocean, they weren't as likely to get moved out of the way. They weren't as likely to break free and wander off, right? And so these M4s were one of the better designs that we talked about. You can see that this M4 has kind of a strange cutout shape right here. That's not standard. This guy has a pretty interesting story. So once the war ended and they started taking mines out of the river, they didn't really know what to do with them. And one enterprising soldier came up with turning his mine into a barbecue pit. He asked his superiors if he could take the casing home. He cut it, eventually the gentleman passed away. His family didn't really know what to do with it, and it made its way to us. So that's how we have the shell of the M4 ground. You never know how things are going to turn out, right? Very interesting. Anybody have any questions about the mines? Wonderful. Yes. There actually was a larger, there was an earlier M2 mine, and that kind of looked like a big water boiler. But that was phased out by the M3, and the M3 was phased out by the M4.
Once they exploded, did they like reload them, or did
So,
they resink other ones?
Yep, you have to go and put another one down. Once you set one of these off, everything's gone. Yep. And so mine laying, replanting mines, making sure the mines hadn't, mysteriously drifted off. That was a big part of life here. Yes. Excellent questions. So we're going to sort of reposition ourselves. We're going to talk about one of the submarines that those mines were meant to deter. This gun here, this is not a United States military weapon. This comes off of a German U-boat. This is an anti-aircraft gun that has been at the top of the U-boat to defend it from any planes that might have gone from bombing runs. And it has connection to us because while Fort Miles never fired its guns in anger, never engaged in any battles, we did receive the surrender of a submarine here. Remember I said that there was Operation Drumbeat at the beginning of the war to send submarines out to cause havoc? They had the same plan at the end of the war, right? It's 1945. Things are looking pretty bad in Germany. But the Nazis come up with a plan to send their remaining U-boats over to the east coast of the United States. They will cause some havoc and maybe try to put themselves in a better negotiating position, right? And so this is called Operation Seaweed. Unfortunately for the Germans, the Americans had broken the German naval code long before, and so they knew these U-boats were coming across the Atlantic, right? There were 5 boats sent out, and we were able to sink 3 of them pretty quickly because we had broken the code. 2, however, did manage to cross the Atlantic. One of them was U-858. It was commanded by a man named Lewes.
So anyways, guys, I hope you had fun at Fort Miles. I plan on going back there soon or whatever. But until then, hope you guys have fun. See y'all rebels later. Peace.